All right, everybody, how are you? I know that I said I was just going to do Instagram on Wednesdays. However, there was so much confusion last week that I thought, well, shoot, we're not quite ready, and that's okay too. So I am going to be live on YouTube and Facebook, but I've got you over here on Instagram as well. I'm going to paint on this dress. It is a satin wedding dress. Actually, it's a small girl size 14, so it's probably more of like a flower girl dress. But I want to show you some of the things that you can do with Bohemian Brights. So I am going to do some fun flowers. I have 3 different brushes from Paint Pixie, the Turquoise Iris Pro collection. I have my favorite. So I have a filbert, I have a round, and I also have the fan brush. So if you're popping over here on the gram, just to let you know, I am on Facebook and YouTube tonight also because last week there was a bit of a confusion and I didn't want anybody to be upset. I just wanted to be accessible. So hello, Matt's here.
Hello.
And this is where I've left off last week with this dress. But what I'm wanting to do is just have some floaty, whimsical flowers. All of the color that you see in the background are the Bohemian Brights from the Turquoise Iris collection. And I don't know about you, but this makes me so excited just seeing this. So some of the other colors are acrylics. We have this handy dandy cardboard box that Matt built to go up underneath it so the colors are not bleeding onto each other. So what I'm going to do is start working on that. Like I said, I have my fan brush, I have a round, and I also have my filbert. These are from the Iris Pro, okay? All of what you're seeing can be purchased on my website, so you don't have to wonder, but where do I get that? I'll show you all the colors, but I finished something to follow up with you all the other night. I wanted to let you know that I finished up Prelude to Paris. So I'm going to rotate the camera right here. And right here, babe, I'm rotating.
It's different.
What do you mean?
Why does it look so different?
The piece of furniture? Because I added black wax and it's finished. And I absolutely love how it turned out. You guys saw me working on this last week. You just found out I can get the Brights up here in Burlington. Oh, that is fantastic. Yeah, we have retailers up there that are carrying them. We have Roxanne, and Roxanne is hooking up all of our Canadians up there. So I'm glad that you're able to try them. Of course, I would ship them to you as well. Okay, so I'm going to turn this back around. I just kind of wanted to show you that it's done. I am going to get Prelude to Paris on the staging wall tomorrow and get the final images photographed.
But gold on the bottom looks good.
It's copper, but thank you.
That copper looks really good on the bottom.
So it is copper. I did a reel. I did all kinds of videos today. And it is Wednesday. And I am on Instagram, Michelle. But last week, several people were so confused with why I wasn't on Facebook that I thought maybe our group just wasn't quite ready yet. So we're on Instagram over here, and we're on YouTube and Facebook. So all the Bohemian Brights are here. I'm going to start doing just some colorful. Let's bring you in closer, shall we? We shall. You do not need to see me. So Matt is in there.
I'm here.
And we were editing. You guys were popping on here. I appreciate you. Hey, Yami, how are you, darling? So the piece of furniture, I'll get that on stage on the wall, but we are doing something totally different. This is something else that I worked on for Bloom TV. And if you do not know what Bloom TV is right now, please, please, please ask, because I'm here to share with you. It's a brand new network designed just for people who love all things flowers. And that includes me and so many of you guys.
I know Betty. Betty really is a flower lover, right?
I know, Betty. That is something that you should really check into is the Bloom Network. It's going to be $9 a month. But they just sent out an email today that they have collaborated with Where Women Create, which is a really big deal for the network and for Where Women Create. So what that means is,
You better not get any paint on those britches.
well, I know. I was just looking. I might get this chartreuse on my turquoise britches, but I'm going to be really, really careful. So I'm going to start with this color. It's called Spirited, and it is a chartreuse. This has a built-in top coat, but it is not an acrylic, okay? I love all of your flower paintings. Thank you. Oh, you should. Yami, we can have fun. Yami, how are you doing? Yami is one of our brand new DIY retailers, and she has a YouTube channel called The Latina Next Door. And
She's firecracker.
yeah, she's fantastic. You guys ought to make sure you're watching her if you're not on YouTube. Okay, so let me I'm not sure what kind of flower I want to do.
I think
So let me just petal.
I think we should do.
I need to set this down. Are you telling me what to paint?
Orchids.
I mean, I can't do an orchid.
Okay. What flowers are typically at weddings?
Well, I can't paint those.
Why can't you?
Why'd you say it like that? So the filbert works perfectly because of the round bristles. Okay, so if you're doing flowers, soft little petals, the filbert, which is the favorite from the Iris Pro, is going to work really well. So I'm just going to do little daisy-like flowers with this yellow, I think. I am absolutely loving the way that this dress looks.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people from all around the world.
Oh, wow. Who do we have?
Jasmine Isaacs is in the house.
Oh, Jazz, how are you, sweetheart? If you're just popping on, I know that I said I would only be on Instagram on Wednesdays, but I noticed there was a little confusion last week. And so I thought, well, we're not quite ready as a group, so we're just going to take our time. And for now, we're streaming on all 3 platforms. So let me get over here. I really need to use my right hand to do these little flowers. I want to show you all of the things that Bohemian Brights can do. So if you are a retailer and you're watching right now, I would love for you to pass this video around the interwebs. If you're on Facebook and if you are on YouTube, I would love for you to give that a thumbs up. And if you are on Instagram, if you would share this to your story, that would be amazing. Because if you're a retailer, then you would want your followers to also see ways to utilize the paint.
Delooney,
Hi,
aka Delisa. She says, hello, happy birthday, Laura Louise.
Laura Louise birthday. That's right.
Laura, let's get a big happy birthday shout out.
So I'm just putting 5 little petals. I'm going to grab the green spearmint color to do the stem. And I'm not really wanting these to drip, but if they do, I'm not going to be worried about it at all. I also have my fan brush. And I think, you know what? These need to be a little bit bigger.
I kind of like them.
You like them this size? I think maybe I want them to, a few of them at the bottom to maybe be bigger.
That's a good
So
idea.
I'm just going to press my brush down just a little bit harder to make the petals a little bit more wide. All right, different color coming up. What should we do? Let's do Unbridled Love. It's our color that looks a little bit more like orchid. That's what this color is right here. And I sprayed it all on, and this satin worked a lot better than the cotton. I'm just saying, it worked a lot better than the cotton. My dress with cotton, it went on great. I just wet it all the way, like I literally dipped it in water.
Jasmine's daughter is 1 month old.
Oh my
As
goodness.
of yesterday. She plans to get back to work soon, but she's going to have to strap her to her, is what she said.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. You just do what you got to do.
You just strap the baby to you and get busy, girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give her a paintbrush and let her go.
So I'm just going to do this. Those of you, Matthew, do you see any questions about Bloom Network? Because I really wanted to make sure I educated the audience today about what this new network is about, because so many of the peeps on here love flowers. One of their newest shows is all about gardening, but also how to incorporate flowers into your home, your skincare.
How to pick flowers for particular beds, right?
Oh yeah.
So it helps you like set up and plan. I mean, all kinds of cool stuff, really. But Beverly Goodwin would like to know, what are you doing to the top?
Oh, I don't think I'm going to do anything to the top, Beverly. I hadn't even thought of doing anything to the top. I just thought I would leave it white.
But do you have an idea? Do you think I should?
I don't know. I like it.
I kind of like it fading down. It's almost like the dress has its own ombre.
Hombre.
And
That's a song, isn't it?
I don't know. But this filbert brush makes things really easy. This is the Turquoise Iris collection, so these are available on my website. And let's get some.
Today says, I like the tiny flowers on the bold color splashes.
Yeah, like where the blue is, right? I like that too.
Beverly said maybe dye it a pale pink.
Maybe just pull the pink all the way up. Yeah, that would work. Let me see if I'm missing anything over here.
Aaron Ebert, I hope I said that correctly.
Yeah, hey Aaron.
He says, Matt, when is the Painting Guys Cargo Short Show? Are you hosting that one? I tell you what, if there's going to be a Painting Cargo Short Show, I'm in. I'll do it up.
Yeah, you will.
I may not use pink, but I might not put flowers on it, but
you know, honey, I had so many people tell me that I was so lucky that my husband let me hang pink flower wallpaper in our house.
See, that's funny because they think I let you.
Yeah, like I would need permission or something. I'm sorry.
I don't remember there being asking. No, you did. You
said you buy that wallpaper. You love it.
She comes to me and she goes, she gives one of those, she sucks out all the oxygen in the room, and she goes,
feels dramatic, Woods. Feels dramatic.
It's not. It was completely honest and true and how it happened. So she comes in and she's like, I found the wallpaper. I love it. And I said, get it. And she says, it's this much. And I said, do you love it? She says, yes. And I said, get it.
And
it was just like that.
And I said, I can't. I'm going to wait. And then a couple of weeks later, I think he may have been tired of me talking about it. I mean, it's quite possible. Maybe I kept talking a little bit too much about it. And he said, just buy it. It will look really good. And so we did that on Sunday. Shelly, how are you, friend? Hey. Okay, so now I'm going to get Adored Chaos. It's that magenta, fabulous, your favorite color ever. That's what this is. Look, we're on Instagram too. Guys, thanks for the hearts over here. I do see you over there, Derek. Okay, so let me go back to the filbert. I am not in a great position on my knees on the floor. That's definitely not working out for me.
Would you like?
I need more space to set things on.
Well, I can only build you so many shelves. Here you go.
No, I just need like a table or something.
You got one right behind you.
I don't have a table behind me, babe.
It's a makeshift table.
Oh, but I can't be in the way. It's a makeshift table. That is kind of what everything around here is.
Tanette Maker's in the house tonight.
Hey T, how are you? Do you see that the retreats are available? Are you going to join us this year, my friend? Got tickets for the retreats for sale, you all.
Stephanie Shank has a question. Are the Bohemian Brights neon? Question.
No, they're not neon. They're just brights.
Just lots of pigment.
So this orange right here is not the Bohemian Bright. This is a fluorescent acrylic color, but everything else is just the Bohemian Brights. This blue is acrylic from like Master's Touch. It's like boop, 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 boop. What color is it? Phthalo blue. But the actual color is watered down, and I just applied it kind of like a watercolor. And these are not neons. I know there are beautiful neons out there from Daydream, but these are not. These are brights. So I'm just laying down 5 petals. Oh, that does not look good.
Delooney, aka Delisa, would like to know, what is the darkest color?
This one here is Adored Chaos. It's the deep magenta. For the Bohemian Bright, sister? Is that what you mean?
I'm not sure if she's just referring to just the pink
or
that's
just
on the dress.
Yeah, and that's the phthalo blue I just mentioned. So if that's what she means, That's the phthalo. That's an acrylic. And I put it with powder blue, which is another one of my favorites. For those in my group know that phthalo is my favorite. Guys, we are opening up the Creative Connection for new members. It's a great time to get in because we're making some changes for our YouTube and Instagram users can now also get in the group and receive the trainings and not actually have to subscribe to Facebook. So we're adding options. It's been a lot of work. And with a lot of work comes a lot of money. And it's going to be totally worth it. Totally worth it. Okay, so I love this flower too.
Well, Cheryl said she would wear it if she ever got married again.
My goodness, Cheryl, I think I would too. If you get married again, I'm sending it to you. If you get married, I'm sending it to you. So, can y'all see okay?
Yeah.
I think it looks so fun, but this is actually a girl's, this was going to be my practice one. This is actually a girl's size 14. So it's more of a flower girl dress. Okay. So it's not a, I
Now,
do
you
have
do have
three
some,
wedding, I do
yeah.
have 3 wedding dresses that will be next, but I wanted to practice first. But Michelle brought me a couple, and then Tasha Watkins is giving me one. And so I am going to have 3. 2 of them have beautiful trains, and I am just going to have flowers trickling all the way down the train. Matthew, I'm going to need a bigger studio, though, to do all of this. Oh, boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
Jerry Farmer,
Hi.
how would you clean this? Question mark.
I don't have any idea. I don't think anybody, does anybody clean a flower girl dress? I don't know. Satin, what do you do for satin? Do you just dry clean it?
These are
I've
all-
never cleaned a satin dress. Seems like wedding dresses are kind of like one and done. You know, although these, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. These have a top coat in. All of the colors that I have on here right now have a top coat. This is an acrylic, and then the rest of them are the Bohemian Brights. He said, which means yes to the bigger studio. Let's see. I don't want to be missing anything over here. Okay, so like I said, this is actually a flower girl dress. I am going to do the wedding dresses, but I wanted to, wait a minute. I need stems, don't I? So I'm using my fan brush from the Iris Pro collection, and I'm doing the stems now for the red flowers. So while I'm practicing, what I think I'm going to end up doing with all of the tulle skirts that I painted on and the wedding dresses, I'm just going to have like a sample sale after I do photo shoots and take pictures and videos. We will do a sample sale. So all those tulle skirts that I made, they'll all be available. All right, what do you think, Matt? Should I make some that are like bigger? What do you think?
I like it like that.
I mean, wouldn't this be great for a little garden wedding? Like, it's a flower girl dress, size 14. I mean, it could be a tiny adult. Not this adult, but it could be for a tiny adult. Good.
Could be.
Could be. So now I'm going to do the back side and just kind of do the same thing.
Do you need to let it dry before you hang it up?
You know what? What I've done in the past, what I did the other day was I hung it on the shelf, and it kept it away from the wall.
Oh, okay. Smart.
Sometimes I am, but other times not so much.
Make sure it doesn't get on that painting either.
The finger painting,
Yep.
it's good.
Okie doke.
It's good. Let me raise you up just a little bit. All right. Michelle, what did you just post on YouTube's? It was a curious what that is.
It was a message retracted.
Okay, so I'm going to kind of just do the same thing. We're going to go back to the spirited color. It's the chartreuse. Matthew, has anybody said they would wear this dress?
I think
You think?
so.
Is Laura Louise not on?
I don't see Laura Louise.
All right, well, we can't sing happy birthday to her if she's not on.
Well, we may just do it anyway.
No, we'll wait till she's on.
Okay, well, somebody tag her.
She's probably out with her family.
She may be.
She lives in Austin, Texas.
She's partying up in Austin right now.
I don't know if she's partying. She could be on a live. She does live videos all the time.
Papa McInerney, I could have used that dress on the last wedding I performed, but the flower girl was 6'1",
Oh my goodness.
15-year-old boy. I hope I'm reading that right.
Okay.
I think I read that right. Yeah, 6'1", 15-year-old boy. Yes. Okay.
So you do weddings, Papa Mac
Irene, maybe.
or Irene? So if you're just popping on, I am using the New Brights curated by the Turquoise Iris for DIY paint.
Well, Jerry Farmer said that she would wear it if she had anybody to marry.
If she had anyone to
That's
marry.
what she said.
A lot of you ladies are saying if I had someone to marry. So I am planning on, like I said, doing 3 wedding dresses after this. This is just my practice run. Kind of wanted to see what was going to work. And so far, I'm thinking it all works. I would wear it. If I could get into this dress, I would. I think it's going to be a little bit too tiny for me.
Delooney, aka Delisa, said I would wear it. Just leave the back open.
Just not zip it. Just not zip it. Walk around.
Laura Lynn's Creative World. Is that Laura Louise as well?
No, it's not.
Well, Laura Lynn Creative World, her name is Laura Louise as well.
Wait, her name is Laura Louise?
That's what she just said.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Vera Wayne, watch out. Right, Janae? I mean, so much fun. I don't even know how to describe how much fun this is.
Well, Papa Mac, I think, plays weddings. Plays at weddings.
Music?
I think so. I think that's what I'm kind of reading. Jerry Farmer said, when I find him, I will buy one.
Okay, honey.
Fair enough. We're gonna hold you to it.
Okay, that sounds great.
Sue Walters said she'd wear it with Converse sneakers.
Oh, that's exactly what I would do, Sue.
Converse, huh? What color Converse?
Definitely be, well, I would paint them, honey.
Oh, you paint those as well?
Yeah,
What would be the base? So you go white and then you just go...
Pink flowers. I would rather wear tennis shoes any day over any kind of heel. Heels and I don't agree.
Well, Marlis Eldine Walker says, I need a shawl as well as a man.
I can do that too, Marlis Walker.
Okay, here's the lowdown on Papa Mac and Irene. Papa Mac does the ceremony and Irene does the cake.
Oh,
Very nice.
That's so special, ladies and gentlemen. I talked to Marlis today, Matthew.
How is your Marlis doing?
My Marlis is doing great.
Fantastic.
I will get to see her in October in Branson
for
the retreat.
Nice.
Yeah, she's going to come to the retreat.
So happy she gets to come.
Yeah, me too. I think this is the longest I've gone without seeing her. Right, Marlis? Think about it. It's the longest I've gone without seeing you. It's pretty rude of you, actually. Okay. All right. Do we like that the flowers aren't really drippy, but they're just whimsical?
Very whimsical. Delooney, aka Delisa.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It's something different. Dion is getting to fulfill all of her childhood dreams: designer, artist, painter, coach, mentor, author of a magazine.
That's what living life is about, right? Just doing the things that make your heart beat.
At least trying.
Give it a shot. What you won't know till you try.
If you miss all the shots you don't take.
You miss all the shots you don't take. Boom, 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 boom. Is that hanging on our wall in the garage?
Mm-hmm.
Who said that?
We've gone through this a million times. Wayne Gretzky said it. Michael Jordan has said it. Several people famous.
You miss all the shots you don't take. I
Miss all
thought
the
it was,
shots you don't take.
well, I actually thought it was Michael Jordan.
I
I
think Wayne Gretzky said it first.
okay.
Marlis Eldine Walker says, way too long. I kind of miss you.
Well, I miss you more, Missy. I miss you more.
Yeah, Betty's sports saying. That's correct. So what's on your agenda for tomorrow, Dion?
I have a podcast to record tomorrow. The one with Miss Mustard Seed comes out tomorrow. If you missed that, you guys, I got to interview Miss Mustard Seed with Miriam Parsons, which was a huge thing. I tend to tear up when I talk to her. So I was really honored that she let me interview her. That'll be on the podcast tomorrow. I love, love, love hearing her story. She is so important to my journey and how I began. When nobody that I knew who she was, it was so important to me to have her just as a mentor.
Good night. Good night, Jasmine.
Good night, Jazz. And anyway, that goes out tomorrow. And so I have a podcast to record with Victoria Downs. And I teach in my finger painting group in the morning, Matthew. And then you and I are going to work on our video for Bloom TV.
You mean tomorrow evening?
No, tomorrow during the day.
After 4?
I'm so confused. I actually did not know. I thought we were working on it.
I'm working tomorrow.
Oh, no, I did not know you were doing.
Yeah, I told you I had to go to Norman tomorrow.
I thought, okay. So the purple, I'm doing a little bit bigger and I'm doing a little bit different. So this purple is called Flourish. And if you haven't tried the Bohemian braids, I wish that you would give them a shot. I'm super proud of them. I'm super proud of the colors and how they all work together so well. They work great with our original formula in the clay-based paint. You know I'm going to try to squeeze into this dress, right? You know I'm going to try to. I haven't put it on, but when I'm thinking, okay, 14 girls, it's just, more than anything, it's just going to be like short. More than it is around here. But if the back can stay unzipped,
You're not going to pose like that, though, are you?
I might pose like this.
I don't know. No.
I don't care. I mean, why not? But no, I might try to get in it because it's really hard to see. I want to see how it flows. But what I really want to do is try on one of those wedding dresses in the other room that have the trains on them.
Well, Delaney, aka Delisa, says, I'm pretty sure it's going to be too big for you.
Oh, right. It's a 14 girls. Silly.
Well, Janae wants you to try it on, try it on, try it on.
Like right now? No, just sometime. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be trying to put it on, Janae. For sure. No one will be here because I don't want anybody to laugh. The problem is I've gotten stuck in a dress before. And I literally had to call my mom and have her come over, which, I mean, it's not like she lives down the street. So I had to wait on mom to come get me out of it, which just made me mad. You know what I mean? That just made me so mad that I couldn't get out of a dress. So I have been known to squeeze in them if I need to.
Janae said, not now, just later.
Okay, good.
Well, Marcus would like to know, would Julia put it on for you?
Yes. Now, I don't know if Julia or Madison can get into this one. I showed it to Madison and she said, I don't think I can, but you know I'm going to ask them, can you girls please try this on? They're so tiny. Julia has looked at it and she said she'll try.
Linda Glenn says, this is amazing. Dion, hello.
Hi, honey. How are you? Thank you so much. I am just having so much fun. This is not something I've done before, but I'm really trying to showcase all of the diversity of the Bohemian Brights because they have a top coat, and I wanted to do something totally fun. I've been getting all of my things ready for the journal for issue 7, and this is just practice. So soon we will have a big, huge wedding dress with a train, and it just be covered in flowers.
Keith says, has international shipping resumed yet? I'd love to buy some of your paint and brushes.
So we ship to US and Canada. I haven't shipped outside of US and Canada. I don't really even know how much that is. Kath, I would be more than happy to check on pricing for you for shipping. I just haven't done it yet. Remind me where you live. Are you in the UK?
No, I thought she was in Australia.
Oh, she's in Australia. That's right. Oh, thank you so much, Kath. It's expensive. Wedding dresses for summer focus. Absolutely. Thank you for asking, Kath. I would love for you to have them. I'm going to hand that one over to Matt. Since he does shipping, I feel like he should do that. I'm messing with him, but I can't tell if he's listening. Of course, Kath. All right, everybody, I'm going to let you go. If you missed the beginning, you missed that this piece, Prelude to Paris, that we've painted the last couple of times we were on together, is finished. I've got the black wax on it, and I'm going to actually get it on the staging wall for tomorrow. And, well, I love how it turned out. I hope that you do too, but it does remind me of Paris and some of the meadows and just kind of a summer's evening. I love the floral landscape that kind of turned into. So thank you for encouraging me to do that. And those of you on IG, thanks for joining me tonight. And I love how it turned out. Let me bring you just a little bit
Betty would
closer.
like to know, is this your spring/summer theme?
I'm kind of tempted to do it, Betty. Lolly's really pushing me to do the clothing for every decade. So like an outfit inspired. Thank you, Betty, for leaving hearts. So when I started applying the color, you said that it kind of looked like a landscape. And of course, it's in the Impressionist style. I used the caddy brush to create all of this texture. Matt, can you see it very well?
Yeah, just try to keep the hand still as much as possible. Yeah, there you go.
And then I finished the top and added the copper up there. And I ended up finishing the legs. So they have copper all on them as well. Put the original hardware back on it. And I appreciate you guys so much for hanging out with me. I will see you guys back on Friday night. We have 2 guests joining me Friday night. Thank you. Thank you so much. All of this was DIY, and I didn't use any brush on this except a caddy, which was the big wide brush. Well, I don't have any of them up there because they're all dirty. I used 3 different ones. So good night, everybody. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Marlis. Thank you, Lisa. Good night, everybody. Mwah.
See ya.